Morning, traveler. Morning, Paimon. Thought I'd come over and say hi, puffer, flip.
Morning, Moalani. How are you so full of energy?
That was last night. I got a good night's sleep. Here, take this. It's your prize for completing the album.
Wow! Thanks, Moalani.
When it comes to helping people, a good guide always thinks one step ahead, right? Oh, and speaking of work, I guess our vacation's almost over, huh? Probably for the best. And after talking to the others, it seems like everyone is just about ready to get some are missing their families. Others are going through dandelion wine with even Chaska seems to be feeling it. Not that she'd ever admit it, but I have noticed her gazing back toward, but summer's not over yet. So I say, we squeeze a few more, like another group photo.
Hey, how about taking one right here? After all this time, Paimon.
Great idea. Why don't you spruce up this wall, and I'll go gather the others.
Amazing!
Guys, over here! We're gonna take a picture together! Oh, not bad, not bad. You're all looking full of energy this morning. Not a trace of bedhead or dark circles in sight.
Whoa! You even look out for stuff like that?
Well, what kind of guide would I be if I didn't pay attention to the details?
Yeah, and what kind of bard would I be if I didn't appreciate a good drink?
What's that got to do with anything?
Somehow, though, I know exactly what he means.
Do you really think that? Or are you just playing along to keep tone-deaf Bard happy, too?
I see no harm in a bit of nonsense.
Here, put on this Asha headband. It's a souvenir from the rest of us.
It really suits you.
Alrighty then. 3, 2, 1...
Paimon?
Sorry. All that nonsense has got Paimon's head muddled.
Don't want it all to end, huh? Are you worried once you say those words, the vacation will officially be over?
How the... Paimon thought Peacemaker makers couldn't
Oh, Paimon.
Don't worry, Paimon. Summer's sure to come again. Just like you said when you made that wish to the pirate. Even though we'll all be going our separate ways, as long as we cherish each other's friendship.
Bennett's becoming quite the talker, huh, Professor Venti?
Well, I wouldn't dare take...
Your tone would suggest otherwise. Come on!
Why don't we just give it another try?
Yeah, let's do it all together this...
What should we shout?
Sounds good!
3, 2, 1...
Lucky Star!
So, what are your plans for the future, Bennett?
If you're having trouble deciding, you can always park it in the People of the Springs for a bit.
Thanks for the kind offer, Moalani. I actually went to see the Pyro Archon to tell her how grateful I am for everything she's done. She told me that the domain we entered was an abyssal simulation of the Mare Javari. Later, when we got on to talking about my future, she said I was more than welcome to stay here in Natlan. And after thinking it over, long and hard...
You miss your dads, don't you?
That's definitely part of it. I promised to tell them everything that happened on this adventure. But also, when I said goodbye to my mom and dad, I promised them I'd become the most legendary adventurer in all of Tevat someday. And no adventurer should stay in one place for too long.
Bennett.
What if your luck starts going downhill again the moment you leave Natlan?
It's fine. The warmth and kindness I've experienced on this adventure is enough to get me through all as I attempt to shape my own fate. I want to take that same kindness and pass it forward.
Hear, hear! To our leader, Bennett!
Cheers!
This is...
The fun never stops!
Bennett's almost...
No.
Go get some rest now, guys. And seeing as you've still got the energy...
Huh? Why me?
Traveler, perhaps you could join me for a walk? I know a great spot.
You might be tone deaf, but you sure know how to sniff out a good
Glad you like it. Some stories aren't meant for the birds. Only for the... More like a story that began long, long ago. Time, to her. All living beings were equal. Both in their... Like an ancient scroll, she engraved upon her memory all people. Back then, as an animal spirit, I had a chance encounter hearing my wishes. She entrusted me with fragments of her power and authority. Sounds like you've heard the story of Time in the Wind before. Charming, isn't it? Through the memories engraved in rituals, poems, ruins, and ancient texts.
So, this is the story you wanted to share?
More like the prologue. The corruption of the Mare Javari is tied to time itself. Unlike time herself, I have always cherished many wishes in my 500 years ago. To prevent the corruption of the Mare Javari from spreading beyond I blew it off the timeline, turning it into the Windless Land. Oops, seems like I may have confused you. If you're asking about how the Mare Javari disappeared from Tenochtitlan 2 or 3 decades, the Mare Javari has been the bearer of too many stories that weren't meant to be itself. And the choice I made 500 years ago, some souls were unable to return to Mondstadt as a result, while others stayed to settle in this land, merging with the Monitu to become the Asha we see today.
So the reason you're here in Tenochtitlan is because...
Correct. I'm here to collaborate with the current Pyro Archon, Mawika. Correct again. The flame was our signal. Only by having Mawika open a rift between that space and the true Mare Javari could I sneak in and bring back all the... As for my little trick of bringing back memories as well, Mawika also mentioned that you were planning to introduce us. Look, I was glad to discover that she shares my love for fine wine and freedom. We got along great. Well, it really took it out of me for a few days.
Oh, really?
But thinking of all the Aphra mead and dandelion wine still left to drink...
You don't look that tired to Paimon. So, don't think...
Oh, how you wound me, Paimon. You'll hook me up with some good liquor, won't you, traveler? I suppose... to protect Mondstadt. And that